Okay. Hi everyone. Okay, so after this quick intro about me, listen to Vallenato. If you don't know what is Vallenato, you should hear that out. Listen to that out because probably one of the greatest. I don't know how to say that in English, but it's a really good type of music. We listen to this a lot in Colombia. I'm from Colombia, so yeah, you should check it out. Absolutely yes. Okay, cool. So, hi everyone. It's been a time, but I'm back. The reason is because I've been busy at work. I've been working a lot this last month. We have been delivering really good results for our clients, and it was actually pretty great. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you some of the one of the most important things that have helped me to get really good results. I'm going to share with you in a moment, right? For multiple clients, and this is something that you should do. You should learn how to do it. You can, if you learn this how to do this using clay, right? Then your return on investment when you're doing outbound just goes up. That's easy. Okay, so in today's video, this is probably one of the most important things that you should learn how to do, right? And it's how to segment properly using clay. And I say using clay because I love using clay, and yeah, Clay's my life. Okay, whatever. Cool. So let's get straight into it. Okay. So how to segment using Clay? So I hope in these 5 minutes I'm going to share with you basically a really punchy way on how to do this. So today I just want to draw. Okay. So let's draw. So we have your time, right? This is your time, right? And your time could be whatever because every single people have different opinions of what's like the proper definition of the time, right? But in reality, for me, one of the best ways or what's like the your go-to segment in your time that you should chase, you should pursue, it should be the people, right? It should be the people that can benefit from you 10x more than everyone else, okay? So that should be your focus, okay? And how do you know that, right? How do you know the people that can benefit from you from the start, okay? And not from the start, but 10x more than every single other people, right? So what you should do, right? And this is when we're talking just pure outbound, and of course you can have some triggers, you can know some stuff, right? But you should be able to differentiate, right? What are the qualities? Let's say in that way. So, what are the specific points or the specific aspects that makes a good customer of you, right? A good customer. Okay. So, what are those things? Okay. What are those that context, right? That's important. That the thing. What's that context that helps you to understand that a prospect could be a good fit for you, right? And how do you know that? You do this by asking your current customers, right? Your current customers, what was what were their situation before meeting you and how they are now, right? Are they happy? Are they sad? What have changed? Okay, and the situation that they are currently in, right, should be, of course, after working with you, but you should be able to look backwards and say, okay, they were having this situation, they were, I don't know, expanding their IT department, they were actually having some issues with, they already, I don't know, they were increasing their IT department, right? Not only that, but they were looking for jobs in cybersecurity. So, in terms of understanding what's the best segment, you should be, in other words, you should be like, you have to be able to look to your current customers and say, okay, who are the best people that get the best value from it? Okay, not only that, but there is also true on understanding that not always you're gonna have the perfect database to pursue these things. Okay, so doing good outbound is also understanding that you cannot reach out to anyone, like to everyone. Sorry, right? You should be really precise into understanding what are the pain points that your current customer had before meeting you, right? And in that way, just like having that traceability to see, okay, who are who is these people, who are how can I manage to look at them, right? And that's pretty important, right? And why and how you can understand this once you see like, okay, what are the aspects, right? What are the aspects that your current customers have had that makes them trigger to meet you, to be customers of you, right? There is something that is, for me, probably one of the greatest things that you can do in Clay, right? Outside of segmenting properly, doing lead scoring and all those things, right? When we're talking about outbound, there is something really important, which is, I'm gonna write this right here, lead research, okay? And this is crucial, right? This is crucial, and this has been giving me really good results, right? Understanding where your prospects are in this specific moment and how you can match those data points, right, with the pain points that your customers had before. Okay, and this is a whole of process, and you can use AI to do this. I use AI to do this thing, and nowadays I'm improving my systems because in the last 1 month and a half, AI has improved a lot, right? And I'm keeping up with that pace. But lead research, right, makes two things easier, right? Segmenting, right, because now you understand the context of each lead, and second, the message, right? Because at the end of the day, right, once you research, when you segment properly, you know which kind of people receives 10x more value than anyone else, and the reason why you know that is the same way on how you're going to write a message. Do you feel me? So the point, the whole idea here, holistically, is to understand that there is no greater way to do outbound than actually doing the right job by researching properly, connecting those that research with the data point that you have. Like, okay, what are the reasons why a prospect is a good fit that makes a customer happy? Okay, and then when you're reaching out to, you just need to give the reasons of why that is happening. Okay, so why that's so true. Okay, and by doing this, right, when you use AI, right, to do the lead research, right, and after doing that, when you take that AI and you manage to connect those data points with what you have right now, right, you start getting results like this. Okay, 6.8k, of course, volume is pretty important, absolutely, and 25 opportunity in the last 7 days. This is from the last the last month. Right now we were getting more and more results, but I can't disclose their thing, those things. But this is actually the same process. We've been able to be really good at segmenting and improving and understanding which is the best segment, right? And pursue it. Okay, that's probably one of the most important things. Okay, segmentation leads segmentation, or good segmentation, okay, is led by a good research, okay, a good understanding of the pain points of your customers, right, and your ability to communicate those pain points or those solutions, that understanding, to the people that you want to prospect, and tell them why they are 10x a greater fit than anyone else. Okay, that's not personalization. That's research. That's actually providing value from the get go, right? And it's just so basic, right? Of course, we will, there are thousands of ways when we are doing all outbound, inbound, um, those different types of audiences, right? Competitors audiences, RB2B audiences, um, inbound audiences, right? Every single one of them have their characteristics. But when we're talking about doing product called outbound, right, and just delivering a really good system of cold, pure outbound, probably this is the best way to go, and is by segmenting properly, by understanding your pain points, your customers, and matching up all that information and describing to your prospects after doing the segmentation that people that can benefit 10x more why they are a good fit. Okay, so that would be it. Okay, 11 minutes. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll be more than active here on LinkedIn again. Q2, we just have started Q2, so let's see how this goes. This second whatever part of the year, and yeah, I'll be more than happy to help if you need some help. Uh, but anyways, I hope this is important to you because this has been really important to me. Okay, you know, you see, really fast, really easy. Pure call outbound. Thank you. Bye.